Hi, this is Irene, and for my final Visual Basic Tournament question, I'm going to answer Dan's question. It's Mini Quiz 14-2, question number 4 on page 719. It says the validation code is entered in the blank block in a property procedure. A, assign, B, get, C, set, or D, validate. And I know from my reading, beginning on page 702, it talks about private variables and public property procedures. It is best practice when we create classes to use private variables. And then, since private variables can't be accessed from outside the class, the way that we do access them is with public property procedures. And those public property procedures are pretty straightforward in that they have a get block and a set block, and that is all. Um, yeah, anyway, I was going to say, and it gets even easier if they're a write only or a read only, because then you only need one of them and not both. But for this, we're going to talk about a traditional public property procedure that has both the get and the set. And so looking up at our question, A, assign, and D, validate are not a block in a property procedure, and so those are incorrect. And then let's think about the get block and the set block. The get block simply returns the value of the private variable. And so I cannot think of a reason to use validation there. It would make way more sense to have the validation occur when you save the value to your private variable. And so that would be the set block, C. So C is the correct answer, set. And to reinforce this, I have opened up the rectangle class of the Kessler project. The Kessler project is the programming example at the back of chapter 14 of our text. And the rectangle class has two variables. Underscore length is the private variable, and underscore width is the second private variable. And so they each have a get block that simply returns their value. And they also have a set block, which has a little validation going on. They are ensuring that the value is a positive value. The value is greater than 0. Then they save that brand new value to the length private variable. And if that's not the case, if you got a negative value, then you'd simply assign 0 to the length private variable. And in the Kessler project, you are laying sod, and so it would make sense to be dealing with a positive length and a positive width. In fact, I can't think of when you'd want a negative length and a negative width when dealing with real-world applications. So, so this is a little simple validation being done before saving that brand new value to length. A traditional set block without any validation would have simply this line of code within the set block and no if statement at all. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.